it seems Facebook is having a problem this morning, and I'm having a problem with the sunshine. Like, oh my God, I've become a vampire. I'm all glittery. I'm not a Twilight fan, but oh my God, I feel so glittery. Look at it. Isn't that what they look like when they got in the sun? Like, la. Maybe it's the coffee. Maybe it's the coffee. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I love you. Good morning. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. Did you ever hear Shaman call me dumpling when I was a kid? Never heard that. Dumpling, maybe. Huh. I have a glow. I have a glow. It does look like a glow. I sparkle. If only I had some glitter. That sun's just about up over the door. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. I know some of you have it off. Yay. Right? Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? It is what? Good Friday? Good Friday? Oh gosh. Needed that. Okay. So we're going to kick it off and move. You have them all off. I know I said something, then I moved on. That happens so often with me. We have a lot of events coming up this week. We have, not this weekend, next weekend, table tipping. We have a mediumship gallery at the shop. Those are always fun. We have intuitive candle making at the shop. We have spirit art at the shop. Good morning. What do we have at the shop? Making moon water on Monday. Fun things going on. So if you're local, yay, you get to do some fun things. I saw somebody use a deck of cards the other day, and I was like, hey, I think I have that deck of cards from like a million years ago. But it's hard to tell because some of my decks are hidden all the way in the back. That's it. That's not it, but it's a nice deck. Okay. Good. Oh gosh, I don't remember using this deck. Okay. So I hope everybody's gonna do something wonderful with your family this weekend. Something, it doesn't matter. It's a great reason to get together anyways. It doesn't matter what your belief system is, whether it's Ostara or if it's Easter, if there's a bunny or whatever going around, I watched this funny meme this morning about Liam Neeson applying to be the Easter bunny. It was funny. He's using the carrot as a shiv. Okay. Cracker Barrel and the beach. Good for you. Good for you. Out doing something fun. I need to put the video or do a video about this past weekend and how much fun and how much exciting stuff was going on while I was gone. Need to do that. This is for Amy. Interesting. This is for Amy Bradley. So, Amy, what a beautiful card. I know you do this anyways. I know you breathe deeply and you're always working on releasing new things and letting things go. And your energy is like so sparkly and pretty. But they're talking about a new level of relaxation and letting things go. Pretty cards. And how do we do that? Sometimes the best way to do that is to find that quiet time. Oh, what a pretty card. It doesn't, I'm sorry to say, it looks much prettier on the camera than it does in person. I can get the camera to focus on it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So sometimes we just have to stand still to be able to appreciate the change that we've gone through. I mean, if you look at yourself 10 years ago, would you be the same person as you are today? Absolutely not. You're going to be totally different, right? You feel the needs from the eclipse. Yes. Release. Yeah, that's what the eclipse is about, right? Letting stuff go. Now, there's a lot of people, a lot of things happen during full moons and celestial events and things like this. But this particular eclipse is about release, you guys. If everything you're doing intuitively and I'm sorry, my husband messaged me. For manifestation should be about letting things go. It really should be. Okay. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your stuff, whether you're doing candles or good morning, Beth, or good morning, Geraldine, or, whatever you're doing. Some people do little rituals and stuff like, oh, look at the troll. Bye. That's gone already. I am not playing this morning. Not playing this morning. Anyhow. But make sure your intention is to release things, let things go, everybody. That is what it's about. And don't do any of those activities directly during the solstice. Do it before and after. Don't do it directly during the solstice. You know how many times, good morning, Amy Peas. You know how many times we sit back like this and we video everything? Oh, it's not you, Teresa. Trolls are around all the time. And we video everything. And we're looking from here and we're missing the whole life experience. Actually, this has nothing to do with that, but it is part, that's something we do. We sit back and we record things and we're so intent on making sure we have the good picture, the good shot and all that we miss the event. So make sure you're living in the moment, finding that peace and that silence. So maybe during that eclipse, you're going to find that peace and silence. And that'll be the time of release, hopefully. Thank you, Geraldine. I absolutely did nothing with it this morning. It just went, I feel like I need a haircut. Good morning, Kim. How are you this morning? Good morning. Facebook user says, good morning, Lisa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If everybody could share to a like-minded group, that'd be fabulous. That'd be fabulous. I'd appreciate it. This card is for Elizabeth Clark. Good morning, Mr. Fry. Good morning. If you're local, I will close the shop between something and something and something and something today. I have a 2:30 to 3 o'clock appointment that I have to close for. I'm the only one in the store today, being Good Friday. People needed a day off, but it is also my reading day, and I obviously didn't plan that very well. So I'll be closed between 2:30 and 3, and I think 12 and 12:30. So if you're local, that is a thing. This is for Elizabeth Clark. All right, that's a really pretty deck of cards. So the card that I just pulled from was Sacred Destiny by Denise Lynn. She was supposed to be at the conference this past weekend, but she got super sick, so she didn't come. And then someone else was supposed to come, and they broke their ankle. Anyways, okay. Denise Lynn. Is the sun going to let me move forward a little bit to the desk? Oh, gosh, I do. They're so pretty. This is about smudging and clearing your energy. Let's see what else we got going on here. That one is reversed. Oh, this is really kind of, this is, Susan Bradley, good morning. This is really kind of interesting because they're like, smudge and clear your energy, right? Time to clean your energetic field out. And then they put the family card in here. They're like, do you need to smudge your family too? Does your family need smudged too? And then they talk about cedar energy, the protection of the cedar, right? So we use cedar to smudge as well. So they're talking about taking care of your energy. Maybe you have a family gathering coming up and it's time to maybe smudge your home, smudge your energy before you And really what this means is don't get yourself wrapped up in what other people in the family have to say or their opinions or all of the things that happen during family gatherings. If you are getting together for this weekend, but they're like, it's okay. It's totally fine to let people be themselves, right? To allow them to have their opinions, allow them to do their own thing. All that is great because when you go home in the evening, you're still you. Unless you let them chink away at you. If you have who has a perfect family? Who has a perfect family? Can anybody raise your hand? Who has an imperfect? If you have an imperfect family, type imperfect because mine is not us, but we look outside of our family unit and we go, imperfect here. Imperfect. I wouldn't want perfection. Why? Because then what do we learn? What do we learn, right? We learn a lot from our family. That really resonates good. We learn a lot from our family. Goods and bads, right? Goods and bads. Facebook's having a real problem this morning. Love the smudge. It's time, you guys. Here's your smudging alerts. What else do we have going on? Has everybody heard about the cruise? Has everybody on here heard about the cruise? So we have a cruise going out. We don't have a cruise. I'm a speaker on a cruise that goes out in December from Galveston, Texas. And that is going to be a lot of fun. So we have a lot of My Mystical Lifers going to be on that. So that is going to be like, woohoo. What else do we have going on? We have a bunch of things going on. I just put up the crystal class. Angel did a class on bloodstone. Yesterday I put up a class with Ancients and Aliens with Angela May and color therapy with, maybe I put that up. Maybe I didn't get that one up yet. I have to go check that. And Angela or Jesse did a class on color therapy and tradition. Maybe next time. It's all good. We're all manifesting is what we're doing. It is a lot of fun. You can find all the information on our webpage, mymysticallife.com. It's on that page and it's also on the Mystical Moons. So you can find information on both of those pages for that. And I think there's something like 25 speakers that's going to be on this cruise. And it's just going to be a ton of fun where I'll be talking about psychic development and how everybody's an intuitive. Everybody on the face of the planet's an intuitive. And then I get to do 3 discussions. And then the next one is going to be on energy, working with your energy and using your energy to heal, not necessarily any specific healing modality, but using energy healing. And then the next one is going to be on shamanism. So I have 3 and how they all tie together. So anyways, can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let me have a whoop whoop. Let me get a whoop whoop. I do need to have a talk with Billy Ann. See me thinking. Let's see. The person that just did whoop, this one, all I see is Facebook. Who is that? I don't know, but who I pull for is getting tarot. I'm going with Kim Coons. Kim, good morning. I really need to wash the windows. I need to wash the windows. I don't want to wash the windows. I know this sounds really stupid. I want to wash the windows. I don't want to. Oh, I wonder why yours isn't showing now, Beth. On the windows is Odin's nose prints. I don't want to wash the windows because I lose Odin's nose prints. But if I wash the top 3/4 of the window, that doesn't look right either. But they need to be done. Anyhow, I am busy early. Good morning, Grand Rising. Who is that? Lisa D, first timer from Sydney. Good morning. Good morning, Audrey. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I have all these Great Dane puppies going across my feed. It is not fair. It is not fair. It's not fair. Hi, Tasha. Okay. This is for... Kim's like, don't do that. Yeah, but at least it's clean streets with it. I just have a hard time. I'm having a hard time doing it. I know it sounds so stupid, and it's not clean, but it's also there. Okay. Kim, so I don't know what you got going on. If it's not going on, hey, Vicky McHale, if it's not going on right now, there's just a lot of stepping into situations that are emotional. So this one is reversed, and it is, I feel like you're walking into emotional situations that you really should just kind of be like, and let yourself out of instead of walking into. This is your heads up. This is your ding, 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 ding. Don't do it. Because here is the strife, right? This is feeling like you're having to defend yourself from several different areas and going, but, you know, you don't have to live in that but. You just don't have to get involved in it. So if you have a situation where someone's like, hey, let me tell you about so-and-so, and they're going to do so-and-so, and they're doing this, and they're doing that, and did you see what she wore? What a bitch. Don't get involved, man. Just be like, no habla. No habla. Yes, there's two Vickies. There's Vicky McHale and Vicky Roop this morning. Because it's not going to go well for you. It's not going to go well for you. They're just trying to dig in deeper like a tick. So just stay out of it. Stay out of this. No habla. No habla. Because then at the other end of it, you're going to be the one they're going to be like, hey, can you believe what Kim said? Can you believe what Kim said? Kim's horrible. And that's not true. So just stay out of other people's garbage. It's not yours. And it's okay. It's all right. You can tell people, no, I don't want to get involved. It's not my circus, not my monkeys. All those things. Oh, good. The sun give up. The sun has given me a break. No habla. All right. I hope that's helpful. If it's not happening right now, wait for it. Okay, moving on. You can see, okay, just watch, because someone will pull the carpet out from under you and leave you standing high and dry and alone. Okay, can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let me see who is here, so we can so I can allow spirit to say that one. And that's the weirdest thing. That is exactly how I do it. I don't have a list, right? And it's just, I'll see a name and it kind of lights up. It's the weirdest. I don't know how to explain it. Good morning, Lisa D. I'm going with Teresa. Good morning, Teresa. Teresa, this isn't the deck for you. Good for you. Good for you. When the deck says, and let's move on to something different. Teresa. Colette Barron Reed. That's who broke her ankle over the last weekend. Now you know. No, not that one. I want to go here. Okay. I'm picking through my cards. Penny Moose, how are you? To see which deck they want to use. So, and they want to go with dragons. This is for Teresa. Okay. All right. All right. Calm down. Calm down. Here we go. Good grief. Give me a card. What a neat deck of cards. Gotcha. Understood. Okay. The Morgana Lepe, right? Beautiful card. This is about not sitting idle. This is about taking movement and taking action, moving forward, being the one, and I don't want to say the one in charge, but the one that'll take a first step when others are afraid to do so. Thank you, Susan. Because a lot of times we find that we're waiting for somebody else to take the first step, right? We're waiting for the other person to put their foot out there and be like, now the door's open. They kicked it. Let's do it. Let's move forward. But I feel like there's a situation where you're going to be the good morning. You're having your coffee too. Good morning, Chris. Go Squad Scotland in the house, y'all. I feel like it's time for you to maybe assert yourself just a little bit and be like, hey, you know what? This is some change I need. Oh, that's important. It's not just something you want in life. It's something you need. This is the change I need. I'm usually going to say want, because when manifesting, you want more than just enough to pay your bills. But this is something you need. This is a, I need this. I need this. I need this, whatever. So it's okay to kick the door open a little bit, put your foot in there and say, this is where I'm going with this. And give somebody else a little bit of direction so that they understand the path that you're trying to take them down. That's really, really important. And I feel like you're going to have more people involved than just the people that are involved in it right now in your in your life at the moment. So if someone steps in and you're like, well, I don't know, I don't like new people. I'm not very people-y. I'm not very people-y. This is a fact about me, you guys. I am not people-y. I get squinchy when around too many people. So I understand this card. Like, there's a knock at the door. Do we answer it or do we hide in the back room? Because I don't wanna. Here's different. Here's a whole lot different. And if I'm in a public speaking situation, forget about it. I'm all in. I love it. It's my favorite, right? But if I have to be like in a crowd of people and sitting amongst, I learned this really strongly this past weekend. Like, I have a specific place I need to sit so that I can get away if I need to, because I get overwhelmed very easily nowadays. Didn't used to, but I do now. So anyways, but make sure that you are taking card charges in some situations and allow other people into the energetic field to be able to help with this as well. And be the person that you don't have to approach things like, this is the way we're doing it. You can be very, very in charge, yet easy about it. Like, let's do this. We're going to dissuasion, deflection. I love deflection because I use this a lot, and it's something I learned in hypnotherapy class. I use this a lot when somebody wants to do something their way, or they really want, they get shitty, they start getting crappy, and you can be like, it's so funny because I use this with some family members, because family's hard, right? We're imperfect. That's what we are. And they'll be talking and I'll go, oh my God. Everybody looks, subject changed. And they're like, what? And I'm like, oh my God, I thought I saw something in mind. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear about the like whatever going on? Whatever. Deflection. So it doesn't always have to be super direct. You can deflect. The whole oh my God trip, try it. And just look off intently and they're like, oh, I thought I saw something over there. And never mind, and change the subject. Just like that. You know, it works. Anyhow, it works really well. And eventually what happens is people start to stray away from having negative conversations. So it's very helpful. It's like behavior training. We use it with our horses. Mm-hmm. Okay. Moving on. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Can I get a whoop whoop? Whoop whoop. Thank you. That helps, Tasha, because I can't see your name for some reason. Facebook is having a little bit of an issue this morning. They as soon as I hit live, it went, "Hey, just so you know, this might suck." I went, "What?" But it was too late. I went, "What?" Okay. I'm gonna go here. Wow, why do I have a bunch of decks out on the deck? Tasha, I want to say something about breathing. I don't know if you're breathing deeply enough. I want to take a nice deep breath. Actually, I feel a little bit. I feel a little bit tight. I'm wondering if you're having some back issues, some middle of your back tightness, some issues along that way, because I feel like you're kind of like tightened down on stuff instead of letting things come in and flow. One of the deck I pulled for you was the Hawaiian Healing cards. And I actually want to pull my Mana deck, but I feel so insufficient reading my Mana deck. It's one of the best deck of cards I have. They're always on point, but I have to look it up every time because their symbolism, I'm not familiar with it. And it's all very traditional for them. But Tasha, I think that you need to start breathing a little deeper and letting go. It's a great time for this, right? Because of the eclipse, we talked about this a little bit ago, releasing, relaxing, letting go. It's important because whether or not you are in the totality of the eclipse, you guys, whether or not you are in the totality, the eclipse still has the same effect. So still use that energy. Ho'olana. Ho'olana. Time to let go, lift up. I don't know that I believe that I'm into the grief part of that. Ho'ola. 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 Giving yourself some grace to move upward energetically. This is the next card. Pule. Blessings and grace. Blessings and grace. I think that you live in that anyways. I think you really understand how graced and blessed you are in this life. But I want to just say, breathe deeper. I get this constricted breathing when I saw your thing, it says Tasha over here on Facebook. My breath went. I went, oh crap. So time to let some things go. I don't know what you have going on, maybe energetically. It's time to find some balance. Do some chakra work. Color therapy. Work on that heart chakra. Good morning, Billy Ann. Working on that heart chakra. And listen to the signs that are around you. I think that you have a lot of people on the other side trying to bring you information and being like, hey, pay attention. Pay attention. It's so much to say. Good morning, Christina. There's so much to say and so many wonderful things and so many wonderful ways I can come across it with you, but breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. Yes, absolutely. Okay, moving on. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Oh, wow, I've been on 30 minutes already. Boy, I can talk. Ask my husband. He'll tell you. Okay, no, I have not seen him in a week now. Well, no, I saw him not that long ago, I guess. A couple days. Everybody's like, where's Sam? I put him out. No, I can't. I did not put Sam out. I did not. Okay. Susan Bradley. Susan, I want to talk about anxiety levels. I want to talk about I don't know if you've lost something. Don't ask me to find it if you lost it, because I am horrible at that. But I don't know if you lost something or if there's something that you are working towards gaining that you have a little bit of anxiety about, because I actually have mediumship popping up over here, but I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to know? And they're like, yeah, but no, she's looking. She's looking. And such a blanket thing. Who could say we're not searching for something in life, right? But I'm like, what is she looking for? I don't know, but they know, but it's causing a little bit of anxiety, like a little bit of, which way do I go for this? That kind of thing. Being vague. And I'm like, why are we being vague? And they're like, because if we tell her everything, good morning, Lisa Phillips. If we tell her everything, then that she loses the blah, 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 the lesson in it. She loses the lesson in it. And then I have someone going, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. I don't know if you're looking for happiness in something, because it's kind of like, I'm like, she's lost something. What is she losing? But she's looking for something, and it's super sunshiny. Okay, I'll pull a card. Okay. Calm down. And I say, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I love you. Good morning. It's finally sunny today. It's sunny here too. It's sunny here. This is for Susan Bradley. Yes, probably my truck tag is out by a year. $1,500 to tag. Oh my God, where you live. Also trying to find my place in this world. That does seem like a struggle at times, doesn't it? Trying to figure out where the hell we are, what the hell we're doing spiritually. It can be very difficult because here's the thing. We put so much on it. We tag ourselves with, this is so important. And it is important. Guess what? It's going to roll around whether we're searching for it or not. It's going to roll around whether we're searching for it or not. So give yourself a break. Lord, die. They're talking about feeling as if you are maybe adrift and alone sometimes and not really having the cooperation that Oklahoma. We've talked about this, haven't we, Susan? We've talked about this. We're in Oklahoma. Not having the cooperation that you need to be able to do all the things you need to do. And sometimes it feels as if everyone wants to fight against. I know that's not what the card reads really. If you look it up online, it's not going to be what it says. But sometimes it feels like you're beating your head against the wall trying to get people to understand what you need, why you need it, and make it important to them as it is important to you. That's difficult sometimes because, yes, I'm just working towards it. Yes, yes, we have. Hi, Jay. Hi, Charlene. But, sometimes when you just kind of let go and just let things flow, you're going to find that there's going to be a lot less struggle. Don't struggle. Because what is going to come to you is going to come to you in some surprising ways. The things that you need are going to come to you in some surprising ways, not ways that you would have been like, not the ways that you would have laid it out. You have to stop giving the universe exact science stuff like, this is what I want, and this is exactly how I want it. Because the universe is going to go, really? That's so cute. Humans. And they give it to us the way that the universe wants to give it to us. Or we've stressed ourselves out so much about what we want, they don't give it to us at all because we put all of our energy on the lack. Watch The Secret. Hey, baby kitty. What are you doing? Watch The Secret. Watch The Secret. Let me say it again. Watch The Secret documentary. Important stuff. Because everything you have is available. It's all there. You just need to maybe change some mindset on some things. And all of a sudden, everything will fall into place. That makes sense? Watch The Secret. I avoided it for 10 years. Seriously, I purposely didn't watch The Secret because I had intuitive. Every freaking intuitive I talked to said, have you watched The Secret? And I go, no. So it became a grudge match. It really did. It became a grudge match. Like, I'm not watching The Secret. I don't want to watch The Secret. What are they telling me? Stop telling me what to do. And so I didn't. And then we watched it. And then I went, Oh, that's why. So watch the secret. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Moving on up to the sky. So I shared something on my personal feed the other day. I think maybe it was yesterday. And it's some, Archie Bunker. Who remembers Archie Bunker? Right? It was a rough and tumble program. Okay, this is why as we were growing up, there was some things that were very controversial for its time. And there were several programs in the 70s and 80s that were very, very controversial for their time. And now you just can't even air them. Right? You can't even air them. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I need to. And it was the final, I don't know that it was the final one, but it was the final season. I know that, of Archie Bunker and Edith. He refused to go to work because she was sick. Did you guys see it? Did you see it? It'll make you cry. Because on the surface, Archie Bunker is an asshole. He's always mean to his son-in-law. He's bossy. He's like, I'm the man, you're the wife, you go make dinner, blah, blah, blah. And on the other side of it, when she got sick, he refused to leave the house. He was taking care of her. Anybody see that meme? Heart pulled on my heartstrings yesterday. Because there's so many of us that are that way. We put on our outside face, right? And that's really what he was doing in this program. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I need to, obviously. He put on his outside face, and it didn't matter whether he was at home or out in public. It was still in front of the camera. So, it's acting, of course, but things changed when situations changed, right? We all have to be open to that. I have no idea why we have to talk about this, but we have to be open to change, and we have to know that other people can change as well. It was a good show. It was a good show because in the end, he was all bolster and, blah, blah, blah. But when people really did something wrong, he spoke out about it. He didn't just stand back and go with the herd. He spoke about it, and it was interesting. It was an interesting program. Sitting back now watching it going, wow, I didn't understand because we were kids, right? But be the person that stands up for yourself. Be the person that takes your best foot forward and live authentically and purposefully. It's important. I don't know. Did you get to meet Gabby Bernstein at the conference? I did not get to meet Gabby Bernstein at the conference. I did not actually meet her. I got to sit and watch her in a conference, and she was fabulous. Who was the other girl I watched that was really great? I'm looking at all the signed books that I have here. I have to look at who it was. She was fantastic. And I didn't get one of her. I went to go get her book and they were gone. They were gone. But Gabby Bernstein did a wonderful, wonderful talk. I was very impressed. I had not, I make a habit. I have made a habit, and I'm trying to work on this, of being in my own bubble in life. A lot of outside stimuli just kind of like sends me over the edge. So, I don't listen to podcasts. I don't listen to audiobooks. I don't listen to, it's just a thing of mine. And, I guess I have to open up a little bit more because I really enjoyed her talk. I really enjoyed, the lady that was right after her, for the life of me, I can't remember her name. She was really, really good. I enjoyed everybody's talk, but Gabby Bernstein was really, really interesting. Dr. Mindy Pelz was fascinating. Fascinating. Any woman should watch her. I mean it. I mean it. Because I was, what are you doing? She talks about women's health and fasting and all sorts of really cool stuff that I was just like, well, checkbox, 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 checkbox. So I do recommend her quite a bit. But there was a lot of really, really great speakers, authors, new authors, people that have been doing it a long time. The one I think I enjoyed just about, no, I can't even say that because I enjoyed so many of the speakers, but the one I really liked watching was Sean Leonard. I enjoyed Sean Leonard. His authenticity and his respect for elders and old tradition. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the other girl's name. And I don't seem to have anything sitting right here. If you guys that watch podcasts and stuff, let me see if I can find the name of the girl. I can do it. Yeah, let me see if I can find it, because she was really, really worth watching. Now, a couple of the speakers, Denise Lynn, she she got sick. And then Colette Baron-Reed fell and broke her ankle. What is going on? Why is this not working? Internet, what the heck? Check. People are going to know it. People will know who she is. I just didn't. What is going on? I went for the, I really went for the writers conference. Well, no doubt, really? I understand registration is closed. They took it down. What in the world? Speakers. That's not it either. Janine. Wow. I don't see it. I can't see it. They took it down. Oh, well, they took it down. I'll figure out what her name was. It was good. She was really good speaker. Good morning, Heather. She was a wonderful speaker, and she sold her cosmetic line to L'Oreal, and she's now a motivational speaker. She sold it for $1.2 billion, and she started it in her living room. Unbelievable. Maybe somebody knows who I'm talking about, but she was the first CEO of L'Oreal, female CEO of L'Oreal. Anyhow, but I did enjoy Sean Leonard. Okay, I'll share some pictures and some videos. I just hit the ground running, and I haven't had a chance to do it. Okay, all right. With that, you guys, I am going to let you guys go because I have to go to work. I know I'm working today. We are giving away. So we bought a shit ton. That's patented. Solar eclipse glasses, because we wanted to make sure everybody had something that they needed, right? And so we sold them for $1, and now we're giving them away just because they need to be used, right? So why should I have them sitting there? And we just gave away to a benefit with Meredith Reed, and any of the schools that need them, we've been giving them away, and I'm going to give some to the town to make sure they have them. But yeah, so if you're local and you need any eclipse glasses, come on down. All right, guys. With that, I'm going to go to work, and I hope everybody has a great day. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And if Mr. Fryer were here, he'd say, may the light be with you always. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye now.